Hello. Chinese drama A Date with the Future EP11. Xu Lai called Huo Yanzong on the phone and, thinking about his current state, she was still somewhat worried. Huo Yanzong said he was fine and that his mood instantly improved because of her phone call. He agreed to participate in the interview program hosted by Xu Lai. Just as Xu Lai returned home, she received a video call from Jin Xishan. Xu Lai could tell that it wasn't Pinghan missing her, but rather Jin Xishan missing her. The next day, Xu Lai went to the fire station to find Jin Xishan and invited him to participate in the interview program. Jin Xishan didn't like being interviewed, but when he learned that Huo Yanzong would also be attending, he said he would consider it. The two of them went to see Pinghan together and talked about Huo Yanzong. Suddenly, Jin Xishan became angry, and Xu Lai chased after him, asking why he suddenly got angry, acting jealous. Jin Xishan, being questioned persistently, no longer hid his true feelings and straightforwardly said that he cared a lot about her and didn't like her praising other men. He would go to the interview program, and Xu Lai smiled behind him, saying she would send him the schedule. Soon, Jin Xishan asked for leave from Director Wen, and when Director Wen learned that it was for the program, he immediately agreed. Ever since Jin Xishan returned from the training, Director Wen noticed a big change in him. He was no longer as cold and distant as before and became more cheerful and smiling. Director Wen guessed it was because of Xu Lai, and Jin Xishan, in order to prevent Director Wen from teasing him, quickly found an excuse to leave. Zhang Yang received his firefighter uniform, and it looked quite fitting on him. He didn't understand why there was a blood type on it, and Lu Shu explained a few sentences to him. Yu Shishi wanted her manager to cancel the interview program, but when she learned that Huo Yanzong would also be attending, she changed her mind and decided to participate. Xu Lai sent a detailed schedule to Jin Xishan, and after Jin Xishan received it, he chatted with her for a few sentences. Xu Lai noticed for the first time that he used emojis, and she immediately got he was very cute. The two of them chatted for a while, with sweet smiles on their faces. The next day, Xu Lai dressed up carefully and even wore a dress. Jin Xishan also dressed up, wearing a military uniform and spraying some cologne. After the interview, he had something to say to Xu Lai. Yu Shishi arrived first, followed by Huo Yanzong. Xu Lai asked Zhou Tingwei to bring Huo Yanzong to the lounge where she would wait for Jin Xishan, while Huo Yanzong met Yu Shishi in the lounge. There was a car accident on the way, and someone was hit on Shifi Road. Jin Xishan stepped forward and led the surrounding crowd to lift the car and save the person. The interview was about to start, and Xu Lai couldn't contact Jin Xishan, getting scolded by the director. Huo Yanzong came to Xu Lai's defense. Yu Shishi could see that Huo Yanzong liked Xu Lai and made a joking remark, but Huo Yanzong firmly stated that he would marry Xu Lai. Yu Shishi said that no one could predict the future. After saving the person, Jin Xishan hurriedly went to the TV station and finally arrived before the interview program began. He called Xu Lai, and Zhou Tingwei recognized Jin Xishan, volunteering to go down and pick him up. Along the way, Zhang Xin deliberately told Jin Xishan that Huo Yanzong was Xu Lai's fiancé, and although Jin Xishan remained calm on the surface, he was shocked in his heart. Jin Xishan arrived at the interview venue and was about to talk to Xu Lai when the director interrupted, so he had to start the interview first. The recording began, and Xu Lai asked Jin Xishan questions. Jin Xishan mentioned the Huining earthquake 10 years ago. After the interview ended, Huo Yanzong confronted Jin Xishan in the restroom, even admitting that he wanted to marry Xu Lai. Yu Shishi wanted to test Xu Lai for Huo Yanzong, so she kissed him, but Jin Xishan saw this, feeling that he had let Xu Lai down, and angrily grabbed Huo Yanzong's collar. Xu Lai hurriedly ran over to stop them, not knowing what misunderstanding had occurred between the two. Back at the fire station, Jin Xishan lost his smile and wore a worried expression all day. He looked at Pinghan, unsure of what he should do. Xu Lai hesitated for a moment but decided to call Jin Xishan. If you like the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.